Hey guys, we are set up with the wall mount toilet. I coated this setup with resin, so we have like a grayish resin for the floor and a whitish resin for the back. And I actually painted the back of this tank since it has to be backwards to fit on here, because the back was just the normal regular clay color. And you can see how the handle is sort of wedged in there, but it mounted up nicely. And see if I can get a side shot here. And on the back, I actually coated this whole area in resin. You see where the bolts are coming through there. And so this slot is right over the container to catch the water. This is still sort of preliminary. I still have a little bit of work to do on it, but you know, I figured at least with this I could do some flushes and stuff. So, and I sort of customized this seat. Still have paint on my hand from painting the tank, but I took one of my normal seats and cut the front out and sort of shaped it to give it that more, I guess it would be like commercial seat you find in most commercial places, commercial buildings. So anyway, we'll give this a flush, and I have to have this little stick here so I can get back and flush the handle that's sort of wedged behind here. All right, so here we go. So it's more of a lazy flush than my normal toilet, and I don't know if that's because with the trapway in the back, the way it's shaped, but we'll do another flush like this. All right. So we'll put water in the tank, go into the overflow and fill the bowl. Alrighty, and here we go with a flush, with the seat up this time. And next, I'm going to attach the mid-tank setup and do a flush like that. Alrighty, so we have the mid-tank setup, and I have a little bit of slack when I put the pipe there, so I actually had enough room to turn the tank around so that I have the handle on the front here. And oh, I meant to mention I filled in a lot of those places where the glaze was missing just with normal resin, and it ended up looking really good. So if I refire this in the future, I might just try to reglaze those areas, but for now it looks good with just the resin filling it. So that is the wall mounted with mid-tank setup. All right, we have water in the tank, water in the base, and here we go. So you can see it's got good power, but the total flush overall is still just a bit sluggish. And I think that has something to do with, see, this is the first one of these that I've ever made. This trapway area was custom made. I had to cut it basically right. You can see, I can't really point right now, but directly below that bolt, I had to sort of cut and then make another trapway section and just connect the two. And it can be a little tricky with clay and making sure the clay sealed together correctly and all that, but So I'm sure that is probably the main factor in why it's flushing a bit more sluggish. But anyway, we'll do one more flush, and that should conclude this video. I can get water container up here. Alrighty, and we'll do one from up here. Oh, and I have to hold the handle down because it's, you know, with the elevated tank, I've got to do that. So here we go. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna actually been planning to do, because this tank I would really like to have a tank bigger than this one that would put a little more water pressure out when it's connected directly to the bowl. So what I'm going to do is just make like a custom resin tank, just like make the walls out of resin. And I'm thinking about giving it like a lower, it's definitely going to be wider. It might be the same height or maybe a little lower, but it's definitely going to be wider this way. And that way it'll hold more water and give a bit more power in the flush. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave your comments below, like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.